we're going to be looking at a concept which is quite important in agile transformations and business transformations, especially when you're getting a set of people to work on some vision of the project. So typically, this is about the fundamental problem of alignment versus autonomy in companies. That's quite important when you do business or agile transformations, and now of late it is called digital transformations that we embark upon. So there is this nice book called Drive, which is written by Daniel Pink, which talks about how to motivate people in today's age and time, as opposed to the old ways of motivating, which was about rewards versus punishment, or carrot and stick as it's called. So the current way of motivating, he says, is allow people to be autonomous, give them enough freedom to do what they want to do, then club them to master a skill set, and then they should be purpose-driven individuals, which means they should take pride in the fact that, okay, here is the reason I'm here to change something good. We are going to leave the world a better place, and so on. So basically, he talks about how autonomy really affects the team and the team culture in agile transformations. So typically, there's this nice story about how things really worked when people were given a lot of autonomy versus this is a fundamental tussle between alignment versus autonomy. Alignment is what the management wants or the business goals, and then autonomy is actually achieved by people who are working towards making that happen. So if there is misalignment, then of course projects go haywire. You don't really achieve your targets, and fundamentally, everything that could possibly go wrong in a project would actually go wrong. So there was this classic case about the fact that Microsoft had this project called Encarta, which was one of the world's first digital Wikipedia kind of product. So it was well funded. They had the best of the people. They had talented group of people. It was had everything that could really possibly go well for a product. And on the other side, you had Wikipedia, which was actually loosely funded or no funded, and people working in their spare time to contribute towards it. But they had a lot of pride in what they did, and they wanted to bring it to the light of the day. And you all know the story that Wikipedia fundamentally took over and became the world's de facto go-to place to refer anything kind of resource. Whereas Encarta, after a couple of years, Microsoft had to shelf that product. So this is fundamentally the case of how autonomy triumphs against classical traditional ways of working in companies. This is not to mean that do away with your company culture, let everybody be doing what they want to do. So it's actually just talking about the healthy mix of how alignment and autonomy, if they are balanced, can produce results. So companies should strive forward to ensure that their team's culture is engaged, and they're given sufficient autonomy to produce what they want to do, and there's a culture of creating and joy in producing what they really want to do. So that's about this small story, which actually pumps and talks about the agile transformation of business. So fundamentally, the way it works is you've got the program management, which decides on the what and the why of the product. Why should we be doing things? What should we be building? Are we building the right things, and so on? That would be the program management aspect of it. And then when it comes to the execution part about it, the how part, the engineering teams or the operational teams are best suited to do that. So there needs to be kind of a cohesion or an alignment between the program management and the engineering, or what they call the mission and vision of the company, versus the execution bits. So this is here is sharing this small snippet of this, and do subscribe to this channel for many such transformational stories on digital, agile, and business transformation.